Okay, good morning everyone. Shalom Aleichem, Bruchim Haba. We're continuing in Mishna Berura, Daf Hashavua. We're learning Siman Nun Gimel. We're in the middle of Seif Yotes, where the Ramah says that the Mechaber taught even a Yachid could be Ma'akev and say, I don't want Pliny to be a Chazan. So the Ramah says that he has to have a good reason, and it will be decided based on the Tovei Ha'ir. Otherwise, an individual cannot protest. Again, the rationale why even an individual could protest was based on the fact that tefillah can get timidim tiknan, and therefore, how could somebody be makriv a carbon for someone shaloi midaitai? The Ramah says, "Ve'imhu soinai yachal limchos ba'ikaydem shehiskam alav." If the Chazan hates him, is an enemy of his, you could protest before he passes consent. Someone who hates the Shliach Tzibor, lo ya'aleh l'sefer Torah kishakari ha'toichecha. He should not get called to an aliyah when they read the toichecha, because he's going to use it as an opportunity to curse him. The Mishna Berura explains what it's talking about is if the person hates the shots. So here's the case. If someone who hates the shots, probably the shots hates him. So he should not be around, he should not be called up to the Torah during the Toichecha because the shots will have him in mind. Okay, let's see the Mishna Berura. Sivkata nun hey. So Ramah said you better have a good reason why you don't want to appoint someone. Right, so Loimar, Shehitzia Lefneihem. You have to set out before them Eza Inyan, whatever reason, Shabashvil Zeh, that for this reason, Eino Misratzabai. You don't want him. I mean, you can't just say, no, I don't want him. I don't want him. Why? I can't say. No, you better be able to articulate it. You have to say, look, you don't like his character. V'loi tanas psul. You can't just say, no, he's disqualified. You can't just say, I think his lineage is disqualified. Because if it's not a clarified reality, you can't just conjecture that. If he's your enemy, if it's well known from before that they hate each other, therefore you could protest. Because he can't be the shliach for davening against his will. But if he just says, yeah, he's my enemy, lav kol kamine, you don't have the power to say that. It has to be that it's sort of well established, known that there are enemies. It can't be this is the first we've heard of it. Kaidem, before they were maskim, avlam nasas soine la shliach tzibur lachar shiskum alav. If you became an enemy of the Shliach Tzibur before he was selected, su'ein hayachid yachalimchais, then an individual can protest. So in other words, if it's well known that you're an enemy of the Shliach Tzibur, that's a valid enough reason for you to say, look, I don't want him to be the Shliach Tzibur. But if, let's say, the animosity came after he was already appointed, then you can't remove him, but the Shliach Tzibur would be obligated to explicitly say that he removes the hatred from his heart, and he's still being moitzi him in the tefillah. If a Shliach Tzibur says, I don't like Pliny, I'm not being moitzi Pliny, so the halacha is, not only is Pliny not yotzei, but nobody is yotzei. Once you start excluding people in who you're yotzei, no one's yotzei. So the question is, why is that? It sounds like a nice idea. If you're not being moitzi your enemy, then no one's yotzei. Why should that be? Isn't it a shlichus? So why can't you have in mind, I'm a shliach for everyone except for this guy? I mean, it sounds nice and fuzzy, but why is this a valid svara? So the Shevet HaLevi, quoted by the Dirshu, in Chelek Vav Simates says, since the Shliach Tzibur is their agent, and the Kol accepted him on condition to be moitzi the Rabbim, and if he's mechaven shloi lahoitzi, they were never memanehim mitchila. That's the svara the Shevet Levi says, meaning the svaras they appointed him to do a job. He's not doing the job. So he said, well, he's only not doing the job regarding this person. No, he's not doing what he was hired for. Memela, he's not hired. He's not appointed. He says further that it's a din. So you'll say, well, then anytime somebody's working for the tzibor, let's say they hire a rabbi on condition he does, these 10 risonsa, and the rabbi doesn't do one thing. So now he's no longer appointed. The Shevet Levi adds it's a special din l'gabe tefillah, that it's a pagam if he's not mechaven lahoitzi machmasina.
Can you say Pasha that we said the other day it's a carbon tamid, but part of the tamid is lacking? One person didn't bring the tamid, and the tamid itself.
Is it? I mean, what would the halacha be? The carbon tamid comes from the machzas hashekel of all of Klal Yisrael. What if one guy says, I'm not giving my machzas hashekel? I don't know that there would be a psul, right? I don't know that there would be a psul in the carbon.
But here he did give the machzas hashekel. He was in the carbon, but...
I mean, let's say the kohen in charge said, I'm not using this machzas hashekel to buy the tamid. Would there be a chesaron in the tamid? I don't know.
No, he bought the tamid with the machzas hashekel, but then he had kavanah not to include someone in the carbon. That would be the dimmy.
He what? He bought it?
He bought it with the machzas hashekel. This person appointed him, but then the kohen had kavanah not to include this one person in the tamid.
Why do we know that doesn't work any more than this? I don't.
I'm just.
Yeah.
Maybe it's as far as there.
I don't know. I feel like there's more. I think. I don't know. I'm not sure I'm sold on the svara that they hired him to be moitzi everyone. So they never accepted him for this. So then what? But then that's like it's suicide. So then now no one's yotzei. So what? I don't know. Okay, I think we can still think about it. Alkin sichim hachazan umlizar b'zeh. Kasav v'darchi Moshe b'shem Bar Zerah. Ein shel tzibor tzarich lahachnef l'tzibor milah shmaya. A chazan does not have to sweet talk the tzibor, or any public hirer does not have to sweet talk the people. V'tzarich la'chichan, he has to reprimand them. Ach b'inyanei atzmai, when it comes to personal matters, yira lahavra midoisav. He should be maver on his midois. Via ahov lahakol ulkil kamein, he should be beloved to the tzibor. Fine. Someone who's an enemy for the shliach tzibor. So, what's this halacha? Someone who is an enemy to the shliach tzibor should not be yala to the Torah by the teichacha. Says the Mishna Berura, "Soin l'shliach tzibor etzelaymar, kimin shu soin l'shatz, mistama shatz gamkin enoi havoi." If he hates the shatz, in all likelihood the shatz doesn't like him too much. Ki hamayim hapanim lapanim, because we know that relationship is reflective. Maybe the shots will be mechavin against him. And it's a chashash sakana. Al kain pasak, therefore he paskins that because of this, afilu kirauhu layala. Even if they call him up, he should not go up. Meaning, if they call up Ya Moed Pliny ben Pliny, and he shouldn't go up, because if he doesn't like the shots doesn't like him. And then the shots is going to be thinking, Yakicha Hashem on Pliny. Yitein Hashem on Pliny. Uknesses Hagdoila Kasav the Yosef of Shiala Misha Yikanis La'inish B'Shushu Mevazik Varetar. Knesses Hagdoila says, no, you're better off taking the Aliyah. Better to bear the wrath of the shots than the wrath of being Mevaza the Torah. The Dirshu points out a little bit of a stira, that he says here, the Mishna Berura says it's a bizayon to the Torah, and later on in Tav Chav Ches, he says it's Mekatzer Yamav. I don't think it's a stira. The repercussions of someone who's Mavaza the Torah is it's Mekatzer Yamav. But okay. V'chein hiskemagra. Take the aliyah. V'chein kasav b'seif shari Ephraim b'zel l'shayne. Tzach shia of lad tzibor v'hu ayavam. You should be beloved to the tzibor, and you should love them. V'm'era she'akoyrei yesh le'sina lechad me'at tzibor. If it comes out that the Baal Koyrei has animosity on someone in the tzibor, mutal al haskan. It's mutal on the gabai. He has to make it his business not to call up this guy. If he knows that the Koyrei hates him, if you know that the Baal Koyrei doesn't like you, that's a good time for a coffee break. Without a coffee, of course. That's a good time to step out. And come back in. But if you didn't go out and they call, you should go up. Since your intent in taking the aliyah is to show honor to the Torah, shomer mitzvah layeda davara. One who guards a mitzvah will not know of any bad repercussions. It's also for the Baal Koyrei to be thinking of anyone specific when he's reading Ayin Sham. V'kasab b'pischei sha'arim da'af l'magen Avram yala b'diavad imkra'uhu. That even according to the Magen Avram, b'diavad you should go up if they call you. Who's the Magen Avram? The Magen Avram is the one. Who's the Magen Avram? I don't know what he's referring to. We didn't have any Magen Avram here. That's your homework for today. What Magen Avram is he talking about? That even the Magen Avram would say that if you got called up, you should go up b'diavad. I guess the Magen Avram holds l'chatchila, you certainly should not go up, but we're saying even the Magen Avram holds b'diavad, you go up if they call you. We did not have the Magen Avram cited here, so I'm not sure which Magen Avram he's referring to. Okay, Rabbi Sai, everybody is welcome to have a great day and to join us later at 10:45 for a short share on the Parsha, and at 8:30 tonight for this week's Parsha share on Parshas Noach. Have a good day, everyone.